So we're getting straight into it. Let's go.
Follow the trench. I need you to the rendezvous.
Where am I going? Okay. What's this? Hold R. Click. Hold R again. Click. Click. Load it. Love that. Got the idea of this. Get away. Down here. Oh. Way. Oh shit. Ouch. Bullets, right? Oh. Ah, lumber.
Covered from up here. Now keep pushing forward.
Got a like shot wound to my leg or something. Got a graze. You just pick up an item that can be used to craft and pick up the other carved piece and press tab to access your ready page to combine the two top items to craft the bandage. Hold down right, left click to use item. Okay. What have we got over here then? Grenades. Aha. Loading up. Oh, I see that. Let's go. Oh shit, grenade. There was no bang.
Okay! Where are you? Okay! Get this on fast! No time on here. We make it out of this hell together. Now follow me. We're nearly there.
Okay. A little drink for you.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah! Fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight then. C'est la vie.
This could be the battlefield, I'm guessing. Who's down there? I can't see. Is that Lambert? I'm guessing he felt well on patrol, right?
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here. I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
Alright, let's go. Fucking hell, look at the battlefield, Jesus Christ.
Schnell! Schnell! Da
What?
drüben! Da drüben! Nach rechts! Er schießt!
Oh shit. I think that's the Lambert dead. Oh. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, and experiment and survive. Where am I? How did I get in here? Okay, where am I? So, as you can see, we're in Amnesia, the bunker. And as you can see, we are in some form of world war, I'm assuming, or some kind of war. And from what I remember and what the plot says, it should be a French world war, or Germany. It's French against Germans, I believe. And somehow we have survived a massive ordeal. I believe our friend Lamper has died. And now we are in this bunker and we have to, I'm assuming, survive? We'll find out. 10th of July 1916, Soldier Clement admitted to medical treatment following events of 9th of July. Personal effects held in storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events and trouble recalling even his own name, most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. We'll continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to St. Etienne for neurological tests, signed Dr. Jasinski. So we played the demo and it's not too long ago, and the game seems to be survival, and I believe, or horror survival, and I believe we're trying to escape someone from a monster. But in the actual demo, I don't believe we witness what the creature is, so I can't vouch for what the creature is. Let's just say we don't want to come across it by any means. I have to bring out a torch. I don't have to charge flashlight. No.
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
So obviously, us, Henry Clement, has done something. We've done something. I don't know what we've done, but we've done something. And it's caused some kind of problem to a point where we don't want to eat. Hello? What's this? Photo there in the tab menu. Oh, okay. Didn't want to see that. 4th of July 1916. Body of Sergeant Rayner, multiple lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds, every rib cracked, skull cracked open by repeated blunt force trauma. Who could have done this to him? As you can see, he was completely battered. Oh my god. I remember this from the demo. Disgusting. Oh, there's a padlock on this door, like the demo as well. That's the same. And we've got a gate open. Don't know what's in here. And the locked doors, same as the demo as well. So.
Someone there? Oi. Thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off, please. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry.
Pantry. Load it up. And there he goes. Set the demo. We'll take the brick and get ourselves moving. There's no helping him now. That's the shit to bear with. Where's my fucking brick gone? Let's go. Ah, French, oui, oui. And now we reach the administration office. You can now save. You can now collect stuff. So update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're sawing every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it's burnt. So a new policy must be instituted. All deceased soldiers must be burnt. I've spoken to Father DeRace about this matter, and he will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal and it fills my soul with pain, but burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming, so burn them we must. Important, when processing deceased soldiers, please check the reverse side of their ID tags for any message, symbols or locker codes. These are to be wiped clean before the tag is preserved and recorded. Q. Frivolux, head clerk. We're going downstairs. Push. Warning, generator fuel is extremely flammable. Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons in the fuel. For God's sake, do not even smoke near cigarettes near it. Store it only in sturdy metal canisters. Glass breaks far too easily. If it spills white, the area clean immediately, then dispose of the exit side of the bunker. No problem. And then we're going to throw these into here. And that one, you're all going in. Four 619 Q Frilax. Or Phillips, whatever it is. Well, there's one there. I'm going to keep that one. Oh, he's definitely dead. Or up there. Right, we're going to save quickly, and then we're going to make us way to wherever we've got to go to first. Let's go Nope. Look down here. I've not seen another human for hours, nor now I might be the last, but in the hope that there might be another, I believe this now, so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed, it needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging, impossible, blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere deep down in the Roman tunnels, deeper in hell. I go now to try to retrieve them both, though I do not know if you exist. I pray for you, please extend me the same courtesy. Further new objective we can check on the map, and this looks like we've got to blow. Guess we've got to blow that area up. Anything in here? No? Okay. Let's go where we've got to go then. We're going to the arsenal. So, oh wait. Got to remember. Then. Okay, generator's on. Save energy, we'll turn off lights we don't need. Right, so we're gonna go this way first. Anything here? No? Yeah, it's a valve like the demo. So, as we know, that will break. Now we've got to find the new valve to get the door open from the demo. And most of this happened in the demo. It's got to for now then. What? I do not know.
9th of July.
Oh,
I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
Look, we definitely did something. Travers, 4999. Where's Travers? Oh. That's someone. A couple of grenades. Nothing else. Okay. So. The lockdown wheel was in Jade Delisle's locker, which means we need to get the valve. So to the office administration, have a look where we've got. Safe for a minute. The Delisle's there, so left, down, left. Okay. Anything? No? This way, alright. We're back. You got from you, but. When you find this, Fornia and commanding officer Fornia, our commanding officer, Cal was next to me. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run to block the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here and the demon and our men. His constant refrain is getting to me, and now that same void of terror is also overtaking me. To any of the men who see this, once we're free at this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it and I will radio it back to you. Track down here with the beast. The arsenal may be our only hope. It is all I can do, all I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldier quarters. I hide there and I'll broadcast the code to you. Jubac. Okay. Now we'll make one of those. Now we've got... There's another note. 4th of July 1916 night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Reynard, drunk at the stash of wine I know he hides from us. Best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share a bottle of wine or two with me. 15th of July 1916. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fornia has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believe them, of course. Fornia went so far as to accuse prisoner #73014 of escaping his son committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fornia. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind sits back to the moment Reynard started screaming. How easy it could have been me. How easy it still could be. For the first time I wished the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Whoa. That's some big set of claws. Let's go put away some shit. Let's continue our journey first. So that one's clearly marked. There's a hole in the floor there. I'm guessing that's where the beasts have come from. And from the DEMONOLOGIST, if I remember, there's a gradient there. Out of the way. .0904, that should be J. Dolal's badge. More inventory space and a note. 15th of May 1916, from SDT to M. Fornia and D. Blanchette. I am now putting into writing that I have reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in the fast-burning darkness. In the distance, there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked it again, and it was gone. I was back in the tunnel. It lasted about a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no dream. It was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing moving edges of the vision. I am formally requesting medical leave. Please help me. Nothing? Okay. That's obviously a booby trap. There we are. Now let's go get the valve open. Wait, is there any more room? Shit, you heard that. It's right next to me. Jesus Christ. Never mind, let's read the note. Situation report. After Tremblay's death and Bunker descended to the cast, I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up in squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only make it buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I sent them back out now to do as they should. Hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. another. What else did I get? A new note, right? I have ordered increased security for the Arsenal. Lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for the horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. That must be the Roman tunnels. 2nd of May 1916, Sergeant Juba to M40 on D blanket. Engineer broken through our storage area and into the old Roman numerals. Their eyes have thought structurally sound deep, and I confess I was skeptical at the last point, but they do indeed lead into the direction of the German line. By September, we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We'll do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Updates to follow. 30th of June 1916, V Delphi to M40 and D blanket at all. After the raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the Ivy Resource Corps' 2nd Army. This puts ourselves past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner hashtag 7304 I would like to hold before capture. He ripped his rank and insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I would suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, I can break him. Please advise. I don't know what that is, but let's unlock that just in case. Whew. Let's go put these, check the fuel. I think for now we'll save that and preserve it. We shouldn't need it on. We're gonna preserve the mortar, can't use that for now. One hill. So we want that first, that second, that third. We'll take one hill, that's all we need for now. Yes. So where are we heading now? Well, apparently we need to go to mission storage, so let's go and do that quick. Okay, it's like moving in the background. See Delal's code. 0904. Delal should be this one. There we go. Now we've got the valve and the valve. That's sounding really close, right? Is he coming? Sounds like he's walking away, really. Lovely. Okay, let's check. Let's get back and check the map. And check out the next call of action. We've got either the Arsenal or soldier quarters. So I suggest we go back into the soldier quarters and work out okay, I suggest we go into the soldier quarters first. So where is that? So left, right, left, downstairs, okay. So the door was as far as we got in the demo. So from here it's all new. This way. This is as far as we've got in the demo, so this is all new, unexplored territory right now. We have locked door. Locked door. Locked door, okay. Power is off. Locked door. Oh, we have a brick. Okay, that's not gonna open that one. If we can get the main door open with a map, at least we can unlock the area. So let's go do that quick. Okay, the sub map has been added to your main map. We need to get into the dark room. So we've got no. So patrol report, 10th of July 1916. Odd occurrences last night. Sergeant Lambert thought dead after patrol on 8th. Returned to the barracks in fine health. He carried with him Sergeant Clement, severely wounded from an explosion. Lambert reports the following. Then midway through his patrol on the 8th, he fell into a deep crater and was unable to escape. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located in the crater and carried him out. Sorry, they were reports spotted in it. Wait. Clement, his close friend, snuck out after him last night, located him in the center crater and carried him out. They were spotted in the ensuing attack. Clement was injured by an explosion. It fell on Lambert to carry him back. Very odd that Lambert was neither injured from the fall nor the explosion, and that he ended up saving the man who came to save him. But battlefield luck is an odd thing. In every life, fate's winds blow erratic. Judging by Lambert's description, the crater he fell into seems to have been located very close to the Roman tunnels we unearthed. It may have been a result of work down there. Recommend a future patrol investigate and make sure we have not opened up a back door into our own bunker. Did we get a photo? Shows pictures of the beds. Okay. I don't know why that's handy, but empty cupboard. Got 2 grenades. Anything else? Nothing, okay. Now I guess we've got to open these doors. I could use the brick and break them, but I think if they've got locks on, that's probably quite handy, so you probably don't need to break them, right? That's gas, so what we'll do is... What's this? No, 30th of April 1916. Finally got some answers from the engineer team. Command believes there are old Roman tunnels adjacent to our position. They're opening them this evening. Command hopes to use them to launch surprise attacks, as if the attack at this point could be termed surprise. This is war. We are always expecting an attack. Curious to see these tunnels, though. A little dash of antiquity would liven the place up. I'd certainly help keep my mind off the daily grind of the war. 9th of May 1916. The officers have presented me today with a rather unexpected strange gift. Aging text from inside the Roman tunnels. Seems they got a word of my interests. I took them, of course, but the truth is these texts are far too fragile, too valuable to survive life in this horrid place. They require more delicate hands, more learned minds than mine. Still, curiosity reigns. 11th of May 1916. This morning, Ackerman died of his wounds. I'd only known him a time, but considered him one of my better friends here. I hope heaven welcomes him. To distract myself, I have not been going over the text and have not quite the shock. These texts are not Roman in origin. The language is Latin, or Latinate at least, but what they're writing about has no relation to what I know of Roman culture from any era. The text seem to be of a religious or at least superstitious nature, a phrase repeated, to cross into darkness beyond, and then something about sight. 30th of May 1916. Haven't slept, need to get this down. The texts are of a religious nature. Whoever these ancient people were, they believed that they had found immortality. To achieve this goal, they needed access to what they thought was some other world, and dominated by darkness and ruled by, I don't know. They used words I can't translate, ruled by something. They claimed that the other world was full of spirits, monsters, and that the air there was endlessly alive with cries of torment and sickly rattle of souls near death. This is what they were using the tunnels for. For them, it was the doorway into some pagan hell. The texts are full of wild stories of blood orgies, of sadistic spirits, of the awful things these men and women would do to each other in worship of darkness. They speak at length of some substance that is meant to grant the worthy some kind of immortality in darkness. I'm on patrol tonight, but need to sleep before then. But then we go back at this. Okay. My reading was... What about in all these pots? Wait, have I still got the meat on me? No? No what though? For May 1960. Nero had been telling us of the tunnel text, describing what these tunnels was used for, but I didn't need to tell me. I seen it, I was in there in the dark, I dream of it every night. Dreams are so real that when I wake, the day itself feels like a dream. I'm out of ritual. It begins with a drinking of a liquid, sweet and thick like mucus of honey, repulsive and yet intoxicating. As I drink it, warms my body, fills me with lust for all things carnal, sex, blood and flesh. Around me there are others, their face hidden, their bodies rippling. I know we all serve the same master, the same end. I place it in her unending kingdom, immortality. The things I do in these dreams, a terrible world of horrors, bloody and untold, that make the charnel pit of the war seem more like play. I wake horrified, but in the dreams I am elated. The worst part, at the end of every day, I want to sleep. I want to go back to that place. I want to feel that way. I want the violence and the ecstasy, the pitch black darkness. Now we know what it looks like. It's fucking hideous. Anything in the trays? No? Okay. I can pick up this now though. I'll take it fuel. Attention, the power in this part of the faculty is daisy chains. Shut off the power in one section in the chain, the subsequent areas will be going off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances, like when I say so. Pranks and mischief were reported directly to Reynard, Foreman, Stafford. That door's shut, so I guess we'll go around this side. And hopefully... What's this thing? Guessing we need some kind of wrench or screwdriver to open that. Oh. 3450. Clement, that's mine. 9th July,
July, night. My conscience compels me now, as it failed to compel me then. I must do something, even if it costs me my own life. I must do something lest I never sleep again. I must do something or risk greeting hell itself as a relief. I must do something. I go.
He's on the boat, you know? There's a bit out here. For July 1916. 4 years later, one of us killed Reynard, but I saw Reynard's corpse. His eyes were gone, gouged from his skull. His tongue was shredded. We all hated Reynard, but none of us could have done this. War is brutality, but it's anonymous, mechanized. We fire at distant soldiers. Whoever did this, it was intimate, it was sadistic. I fear all of us. I fear for all of us, though. Oh shit. Where am I? Oh, you're back. Yay. July 1916. Night. Sleep. There's something keeps scratching at the walls. I heard rats before, of course, but this is different. It's not the subtle, arrhythmic scratch of a rodent. It's louder, sturdier. Franquise has gone 4 times now to find the source, and each time returned with no answers. Perturbed, the men like me who were here during the Roman tunnel incident we share skittish looks. We do dare not say anything for fear of reprimand, but we don't need to say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Later, something just howled. Not something outside the back, something in here with us, like before. It's like before. But the tunnels are still sealed, but they're still sealed. But it wasn't enough. All my brothers caught martialed and gone, and it still wasn't enough. 16th July, a demon from the tunnels are among us. It's killed Reynard. It will kill us all of us. Unless, for LaRue, for Tassant, for Neuer, for Nicolay, Oz and Renard, I will kill it myself. This is why I was caught. This is my purpose. My revolver is loaded. My will is strong. Good soldier. Rate him highly. Did I injure myself at any point? No. Fuel, bottle. Another bottle. What's down here? A door? More fuel. What's blocking it? Open it the wrong way. Oh, I need a brick. Where's the brick? Huh. The others had abandoned us. They ran from the beast and blew the exit closed behind them. Even Jubert, they called us cowards and traitors and worse hypocrites. Now they're doomed us. Wherever we're suffering now, it is on them. God will punish them for what they've done. That's the save point. Okay. So, guess we've got a new job then. I need to go back to the other main map so I can see what's going on, right? Oh, there's a note there. With a dog tag and a note, so in a picture, not that one. This one. I don't know what that's for right now, but okay. I wasted ammo, probably shouldn't have done that, but done now, what can I do? Never else. Unable. Okay, let's go back to the main room and look what I've got to do. I've got to get utility room and dark room. Where's the utility room? So I'm in where the clerk's office. So I've got to go out, straight left, round, the out. This must be a utility room, right? So I'm guessing something to do with the power. So, where am I gonna go? Oh, that way. That's me safe now. This is the dark room, I'm guessing. There's a couple of things that I could use. Is he right there? Or is he gone? I need a brick. I remember the bricks down by the main room where I was at. There it is. I've got to get into the security room. Well, that's really not someone you fuck with. I have a new note now. My friend, after the tunnel service had to increase in security everywhere, I've been commanded to lock the doors to communications. Best pursue me, I'm going to keep a copy of the key in my bunk in the barracks. You never know when such a thing might come in handy. Sergeant Goodwell. Yeah, I need to get all this back. Sergeant Kazal, I've got a picture of that, right? Kazal. So from in there you go left. So it's in. Where? Sergeant Faber, I was there when they pulled your friend Noah from the tunnels. He'd been screaming for hours before he was located. Tied to the stretcher, he was still trying to scream and all that. That came out with a horrible rasp. All of the engineers have seen things down there, myself included. We should talk, and you and I, and what is to be done. Let me know when. I was in. Barbara is gone. Insanity chaos. We were in a mess and it burst in the shadows right behind Boys Run. But Faber was there, ready, practically threw himself in front of the thing and he shot it. He did. Hit it dead on. The thing retreated. We thought for sure it was dead. But then not 10 minutes later it came back for him. I heard him screaming and being pulled into the wall, praying for salvation, and now I can hear it moving again, getting closer. Have to move now or we'll all suffer his fate. There's a padlock there. How do I break the padlock? Loads of supplies as well. This must be to do with the map of this thing here. So we must be in comms rooms here, right? So we've got to follow this along and turn on all the switches that need turning on, and then turn the generator on, right? So I'm guessing so that goes through to that room there, which goes through the back of this. We got here, so on, on, that one's done. That one's done. On. Okay, now to the generator. We'll switch it on. We'll just put some fuel in the generator as well. Let's go put as much fuel as we can. So we can switch that on. Store all of this. We'll take Molotov grenade, and I will sprint back down here. To the commons room. Sounds like it's on. And then
21 left. The code is 1894.
So now we have the code for the arsenal.
I hope that you can hear me. I hope that you can forgive me. The arsenal code is 1894.
Okay.
The arsenal is locked.
We're going to turn off all the elections again to try and save as much power as possible. Give me these, we'll take them with us. We'll save it quickly. head back. Up to we get any more tags? Lemon. Clement is 3450. There's a photo of me and it looks to be Lambert. Lambert, yeah. And then we got a new note from
8th of July,
we'll let that read.
mid-afternoon. Joubert needs a scout for tonight. Routine patrol. Out to the communication wires and back. It'll be cloudy. Good cover. Easiest patrol possible. Sergeant wants me or Augustin to go. He still suspects one of us might have been with the mutineers. But I won't be going. How can I be so sure? Well, Augustin has agreed to a friendly game of chance to determine which of us it will be. And using an old sleight of hand trick, there's no way I'll lose. No, Augustin doesn't have a chance because I'll ensure he doesn't. Me? A scoundrel? Perhaps. But when he returns and I remind him of the time he pissed in my flask, or the mysterious lice that appeared in my bunk, or the incident with that barmaid. Well, I laughed in those cases, and he'll laugh in this one. 8th of July, near midnight. Shelling again somewhere along the line. Them firing at us. I'm sure we will fire at them again soon. I hope Augustin's having a simply marvelous time out there. Can't wait to tell him what I did. 9th of July, time unknown. It must be just before dawn. When the shelling stopped, I woke. The sudden silence always does that. Augustin's bunk is empty. I went looking for him. He wasn't in the mess, nor being seen by Dr. Jasinski, nor lurking out for a final smoke. Dax was on patrol. I asked him. He said Augustin hasn't returned from the scout. He said the words like he was pronouncing Augustin's death. As if scouts don't come running back at all hours. As if it wasn't just a routine patrol. As if all hope was lost. Now the shelling is starting again. We'll try to sleep. 9th of July, morning. It has been hours now and Augustin has not returned. His luck did not hold. And neither has mine. What could I have been thinking? If he is gone forever... But I do not want to write it, for fear writing it will make it real. I will continue to wait in my bunk until dusk. And if there is no sign of him, then I do not know. The priest keeps staring at me, as if he can sense I have some unseen weight on me. I will not give him the satisfaction of a confession. It was nothing, a joke. I thought it was just a joke. I never thought. I never thought. And therein lies my sin.
So is that what he's been talking about the whole time? Did he feel like he's the person who is responsible for his death? Because the pranks he played meant that the guy had to go on patrol, and then he died because he couldn't finish his patrol after, obviously, it was said whatever happened. Oh, I've got a gas mask. I believe that is what he feels he did that's so wrong, because his friend or someone he has a relationship with or a fellow soldier has died due to his pranks. Maybe, I don't know. I believe that is the case. We'll find out later on as we find more notes. For now, I believe we should refuel up a bit. Turn the generator back off because I don't think we need it on anymore, and it's probably best to save some fuel, right? Maybe. Maybe not. And then we have a look to see what the next objective is. So we should have finished the soldier quarters, right? We've got either maintenance or arsenal next, so I'm guessing it'd be arsenal next. So we'll go in the arsenal because that looks like the next objective. And now that's store, we'll store you. We'll keep a grenade on us. And then what we're going to do for now is we are going to wrap it up there for this episode. I made it a bit longer because obviously it's the first episode. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make it quite long so you lot can get a really good feel. Plus I wanted to cover the demo section first and get it out of the way and then do the little bit extra. This is an extra long episode for you. But I hope you all enjoyed. And for now, we're going to give it a rest there. I'll catch you all on the dark side.